Hello, everybody. I'm going to start recording this Divine Feminine reading. I just uploaded today's Friday, September 20th, and I have uploaded a Twin Flame Lightworkers video, and the energies and what we have to focus on um, in these coming days or these times and healing is basically the main focus, energy healing work. So look over that video. I was not planning to do another video. I have to get ready for work soon, but I started pulling cards for the feminine energy of the collective, divine feminine energy, and I've only pulled 4 cards so far, and um, but they're significant, and there's something that I resonate with. I do readings for myself, as I've said before. I will do readings for myself. I was not doing a reading for myself. I had the intention. The intention of this reading was for the energies around the divine feminine in the collective at this time, um, and what they're experiencing, and it resonated with me. And because the cards were significant for me, I figured they're significant for others, and so maybe we can get some clarification on how to go about dealing with these energies. Um, right now, the divine feminine for this group is focused on the Two of Cups. Okay, um, detachment is something that detachment is something that needs to occur for. Man, my camera is really jacking up right now, and I've had trouble with it. Okay, hopefully it stays in good lighting. I, for one, believe that I have detached. Okay, just that whole yearning and needing unity in the 3D has been lifted. However, I have to say that in these last couple of days, this weird need, has come back in, where I have been so content and so driven to do me, and to ascend and to do my work, in the energy healing video that I did. I've been so focused and so to this place of gratefulness, and then all of a sudden, and this can be the energy from the masculine, coming over to us. So I heard in another video, I think maybe from the Awaken or Higher Self channel, maybe, that we could be the divine, the feminine energy can be feeling regret and sadness, but that really be the energy of the masculine. So maybe that's what this is, and just this focus on the soulmate again, on the counterpart. Okay, because I think that this is not focused on yourself, because this can also be a loving. I hate when that happens with the lighting. Okay, this can also be a card showing that you are falling in love with yourself, as we should. I think I spoke about a little bit about that on the other video. To love yourself, to truly fall in love with yourself, is something that we have to do, because then and only then can we be everything that we need to be for others who we would like to help. Okay, the reason I think this has to do with the counterpart is because of the energy of nine of Pentacles in reverse. You're not feeling like you're standing in you're not all of a sudden that energy and that independence and that feeling good and all on your own, is fading somehow. It's in reverse. That's followed up by the Nine of Cups in reverse, the wish fulfillment. This way, it's wishes granted. And now all of a sudden, the energy of is in reverse. You know, we're not feeling that, and I have to say, I for one, um, just starting yesterday. You know, a little bit the day before, but yesterday it really hit bad. Like, I want union. I want union. I want you, and I had taken the focus off of that and onto and put it back on myself, and then all of a sudden it hit where I'm like focusing and meditating and putting energy work toward union instead of just putting it on myself. So feeling a lack, like my wishes aren't granted. Like what are your true wishes? What do you truly want? And honestly, there was a message in a YouTube video. I can't remember which one, but it was a message of be honest and true with yourself. What do you really want? Okay? I can say I don't want union, but I do. All in all, we all want union because we have a mission here. And if you're a twin flame, if you're a divine feminine and you have a counterpart, then the reason you have a counterpart is to do work together here, okay? So not necessarily a relationship, but you can't do work here on earth if you're not in union, okay? Um, the wishes could be you're feeling that your wish, your prayers, your wishes for the masculine energy, because it's divine feminine reading, your wishes and prayers for the masculine energy to change course, to make that transition, to make those hard decisions, to cut out the toxic um, environment or toxic ways, toxic beliefs, to cut out whatever they have to cut out to go on, to get on their path of ascension. Maybe that's you're feeling your wishes are not being granted. Okay, followed up by the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, being on the outside, being the one left behind, feeling abandoned, feeling unappreciated and let go. Okay, I have to say for myself, and again, I'm thinking I can't be the only one because this is for the collective feminine. These are feelings that are coming up right now. Okay, again, we can be feeling these because it is our counterpart who is feeling these ways. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify a little bit more. I just pulled those four cards and I decided to stop and start recording. So I want to clarify the Two of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups for the feminine energy. What the feminine? What the divine feminine? Justice. Justice. The Two of Cups and Justice. I feel like that's meaning and this resonates with another video also. There's no, the feminine feels there needs to be justice for this connection. Okay, the way things are right now, with the feminine feeling his or her gender, and not gender specific, with the feminine energy feeling their wishes have not been granted and that they are not everything. Something's missing. You know, something's missing. There hasn't been there's no justice showing as of yet in the 3D. You know, and again, this can be the counterpart feeling there needs to be justice given to the feminine, and that's that's being felt by the feminine energy. One more card for the Two of Cups, please. One more card for the Two of Cups. This is interesting because I, for one, resonate. And again, if I can help anybody else, the King of Swords. Truth can bring justice. Truth, not can, but truth will bring justice to any situation. Okay. So truth needs to be told, truth needs to be heard, truth needs to be shared for justice, and truth between these counterparts needs to come out, you know. There's no way in HELL that you can reunite with a twin flame, with a counterpart, if you're gonna sweep. And I did that a lot in my connection. If you're gonna sweep under the rug everything that was done or said, with in deception, okay, you need it. It needs to come out, and there needs to be strength, and courage and trust that the feminine already knows. the, for the feminines watching, we already know. It's the courage, of the counterpart and the trust of the counterpart to voice it. Because going forward in this kind of connection, there's no half-assing it. Okay. Speak your truth because we already know it. So speak your truth because there's no more, okay, come back and I know what happened. You don't have to say anything. I know. And as long as you learned from it, then let's go forward. There's no more of that. Now it's at the point of come freaking correct. Come correct. Come correct, because if we half-ass it, all it's going to do is end in about, it's eventually going to end again. And then the whole cycle of learning is going to start all over, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, please. Let's do it. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Please clarify. So it's very interesting, and I hope that we get some decision. Okay, Two of Swords, decision. Deciding to feel. You need it. The feminine energy needs to. This is the feminine energy. For whatever reason, this is our energy. This is how we're coming across all of a sudden to ourselves, if not to other people, to ourselves. This is how we're feeling. We need to decide whose feelings are these. Is this truly how we feel about ourselves, or is this our counterparts that we're feeling? The advice of decide to be happy now, in my personal readings that I do for myself for guidance, it keeps coming out. I'll decide to be happy now. Decide to be happy. And it's it was actually getting easier and easier, but as I said again yesterday, it was really hard. I was back to feeling that energy of lack because of the counterpart, and I haven't been there for a minute, so again, decide if this is your feelings or their feelings, and act accordingly. The message for a twin flame and light worker in the video was energy healing work. So figure out whose energies those are, and do some healing on them. Do some healing work. One more card, please. The Four of Cups. Unsatisfied. There is the feeling of unsatisfaction. It's like you're like this, so you should feel satisfied, but you don't. But you feel like this. You're feeling this sense of dissatisfaction with what you have. This is what you have right here, but you're not happy with it. You're not seen this fourth cup being gifted or being handed out or being right there, from that's not in the 3D. These are in the 3D. Okay, but you're not seeing that. You're seeing this in the 3D. You're not seeing what is actually in the higher realms. What's more important? Tangible things that you can see and possess on Earth, or the evolution of your soul and the ascension of your soul and your spirit. What's more important? Okay, this is more important. You're not seeing that. You're discontent, and again, this can be from the masculine energy. We need to decide what it is, because I know I'm getting confused for one. I don't know about you guys, but I for one am getting confused. Okay, or was getting. Right now, I'm starting to think. You know what? I'm being sucked into the counterpart's energy. That's what I'm feeling now. It's kind of like a wake up call. Like, it's not me feeling discontent. Because just a few days ago, I was feeling great, as far as appreciating, even though, like, right now I'm with my parents, so I'm staying with my parents. I don't have a stable place of my own to call my own, um, but I was appreciating everything I have. That's how much I was evolving and coming to trust the universe. The universe knows what it's doing with me. There's a reason why I'm here. Oh, there's so many reasons. There's so many things. Anyway, I'm rambling on about this. We're gonna clarify the 9 of Cups reversed, please. Strength. 9 of Cups reversed. You're feeling your wishes are not being granted. But stay strong. You need to stay strong, because you weren't feeling like this before, if this is resonating with you. Maybe your counterpart is feeling their wishes are not being granted. And the strength. Feminines, you need to stay strong, because going back to another video I had heard, if you play the same game you played before with your masculine energy, and that role was always being there no matter what, they can pop in and pop out and pop in for some of your energy and some of that feel good and pop right back out. They learn nothing. They learn nothing. They learn that you'll always be there to pop in and pop out. Okay? You need to stay strong. Whether this is you feeling like your wishes are not being granted, they are being granted. Stay strong. Stay on your path. Keep doing your work. Okay? If that's the masculine energy feeling that way, and it's just coming over to you, stay strong. Don't give in. I think I don't know what's coming up in a retrograde. There's some kind of energy, because I'm not all into the planetary stuff, but I do watch channels that explain it. So, supposedly there's like this energy coming in where your exes come back, or past loved ones try to come in, because it's like something's in retrograde, or I don't know what it is. But stay strong, okay? Stay strong in your standing, because you don't want to unravel all that work that you've done. It will pay off in the end, okay? One more card to clarify 9 of Cups in reverse, please. One more card, please. And the 6 of Swords. You're going in the direction of peace. You are going away, and Swords is thoughts, mental. You're clearing your mind from all from the chaotic way of living before, from the egotistic way of living before. When you got hurt, when someone hurt you, when your counterpart hurt you, you want to hurt them back, or when you were ignored, or felt ignored, you wanted to your counterpart to feel the same way, or not even just with your counterpart, just with everyday people, with family members, with people at work, you're done with that, or at least if you're not done with it, you're working um, toward changing that aspect of you, and working to be grounded, but at the same time being connected to the higher realms, but yet being grounded and working out of your heart, okay? Out of your heart space. There's no sense in being petty and arguing with people who are not awakened. Well, they're not awakened. They're acting. They're if they're acting and doing mean things, or gossiping, or they're not awakened. Anybody awakened wouldn't do this. So why would you bother feeding into that energy? Okay, so be strong, even though it doesn't look like your wishes are granted, or whatever energy this is. Be strong, because you're already on your way in this direction to calm waters. There's no need to turn around. There's no need to turn around. One more now. We're going to clarify the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Please clarify. Clarifying the Five Pentacles for the Divine Feminine. Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Cups. I'm going to pull the second one before I say anything on that. And the Eight of Cups. Okay. The way I'm seeing this is the Five of Pentacles. You're feeling left out in the cold. This can be, if this is coming from the counterpart, okay? If this is coming from the counterpart, and this could be what the feminine energy is wishing for, or hoping for, praying for. If you are a feminine, you will naturally, or you should naturally, be praying for the major transitions in the masculine energy in your counterpart. Okay? If the masculine is feeling this way, they're definitely thinking or wanting to start over with a new offer. Brand new, fresh offer. Okay? And with that, walking away from where they are now, from what they've collected, from what they have built away from the feminine energy. Okay? Leaving that behind, because this is their feelings. Now, if this is from the point of view of the feminine, then this is the feminine feeling this way, looking forward, or feeling like this new offer could be coming in, hoping this new offer, or feeling in her intuition that this new offer could be coming in, and feeling that the masculine energy is walking away. Okay? I am going to go ahead and clarify just each of these piles with the Chakra Wisdom Tarot card. Okay? And then I gotta hurry to go. I believe I already shuffled, but I'll shuffle again. I'm going to pull one card to clarify each of these 4 piles. And then I'm going to pull one St. Michael card. Okay? Interesting. So we have to... Okay, let me go ahead and just pull it. Clarify the Two of Cups, please. Ace of Swords. And the King of Swords, Ace of Swords. There's truth that needs to be... truth that needs to come out being discussed, because this is the ace, the brand new beginning of truth. Okay? It's the only way that you want a reunion with a twin is if you have a brand new beginning with truth. And that's it. Please clarify the 9 of Pentacles reversed. 9 of Pentacles reversed is long time awaited. Long time awaited. That's my daughter's phone. Long time awaited offer coming in. The feminine was feeling this way because this was the energy I know that I was in. And I saw it in a few other readings, and I just, and now it's coming in like this. They're back to waiting, you're back to waiting, although you want to say, at least I was, and whatever group this is resonating with also, you're waiting. Can't deny that you're waiting for this. You felt it, you heard it, you hoped for it, and you kind of said to yourself, I'm giving up, but you're still waiting. Still waiting for this. And here's the Justice again. Okay. You want that offer to come in with some justice for the for the connection. Okay. Please clarify. 9 of Cups reversed. 9 of Cups reversed by the Queen of Cups. The reason you're feeling the Queen of Cups is the queen that is deep in her emotions, so deep in her emotions that it can be to a fault, that you don't see what you're doing or what you're missing out on or what you're missing, period. Loving so deep, that you could miss something, okay? Oh, it was like, close the door, I'm recording. So, this is you and your emotions, and you need to be, I was saying on the other video, actually, the Queen of Wands came out, and I, for one, see the Queen of Wands more as the divine feminine of all the queens, if not the Empress, obviously, the divine feminine, but of the 4 queens, I see the Queen of Wands as the divine feminine. Queen of Cups is very much in her emotions, and at the same time, intuitive. You know that you're going to way of life that is going to be a lot easier on you. You know that you've learned the hard lessons. You have the strength to do it, okay? Just know that 9 of Cups reversed. Use your intuition. Yes, you love deep. Yes, you love deep. And you're a queen, so you're strong, okay? But right now, just know that maybe you're too much into these emotions. You're at that fault because you're feeling lack. You're feeling like your wishes are not being fulfilled. So be aware that, again, those can be the energies of the masculine, okay? One more card to clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Then I gotta get going. Oh no, I want to do an advice card. Okay, 5 of Pentacles is the Tower reversed. The Tower, but it came out reversed. Okay, there has to be an ending. Okay? There has to be an ending for a new beginning. The masculine has to walk away. you cannot have a new beginning. I'm getting a little bit off track because I'm thinking about work and I shouldn't be doing that right now. I'm thinking about a couple of things I have to do, but really quick, the tower means the ending of something, something crumbling down, and this is kind of like it's not. It just needs to happen, and it's kind of dragging on. You're still feeling left out in the cold. Something is not letting it go down. Okay, and it needs to. Okay, it needs to go down. Feminines, stay in your power. You know, if this resonates with you, go back on the reading and see where you need to, make your decision on it. Are these your feelings or not, or the counterparts? I'm going to go ahead and draw one advice card for the feminines so I can get going. One advice card for the feminine collective.